about set now. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. And that's down and away. That one off the mark, and the count's full. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander makes the catch. One down. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Batting second, right fielder Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel.
The slide, but it falls. And now maybe extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. First pitch, not close. Soto, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Check swing, called strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Gets the call, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's the ball. Hammered, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you, just got to battle.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swinging a foul straight back. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Out in front and foul to the left side. And ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. 2 away down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the grab, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Just missed. Ground ball right side, and it's off the bag. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third,
Anthony
left fielder,
Santander at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power.
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The relay to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses. Ball one. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We move to the second in Toronto. All tied 1-1. Top of the second.
Leading
Here's
off
Jesse
for the
Winker.
Mets, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Winker in his 8th season, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Gosman back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now Tyrone Taylor. One down, base is empty. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Next offering is outside. 1 out, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Santander hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center. And now here is Will Wagner.
Hitter, Will Wagner.
And the first offering is not close. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6th, catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go, Captain Kirk.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Tied up here in the early going. outside. Now
2 strikes.
1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the
Batting
drop
seven.
third strike.
Second
Bogey just ran out of
baseman,
patience there. He took a couple of
Andrés
pitches
Jiménez.
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Andrés Jiménez now at the plate as he swings
0-1
through
to the
strike
count.
1. That one
1 ball,
well
1 strike.
upstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball there. Next pitch
Ball,
is
man, out.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third, all tied 1-1. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for the
stepping in,
Mets,
Jeff
second
McNeil.
baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. First
Off the
pitch
plate,
doesn't
ball
find
1.
the zone.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fouled off. He was late. Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it wasn't ball, whatever, but just the
Right fielder,
location
Juan
with that
Soto.
velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball for a strike. Next one is
Outside,
off
that's
the
a ball.
play. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Not
Three
close
balls,
with that
1 strike.
one. And now 3 balls And a strike. Center field. Lucas in position. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's in there. It's a ball and two strikes.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
First pitch, and he just misses. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. There's a strike.
2-1. Nope. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Nathan
And now
Lucas.
for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Ripped to short. The throw to first. And two straight set down to begin
Now
the bottom of
batting,
the third.
right fielder, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one.
Aye. 1-1.
Just off the inside edge. That one outside. 3 balls and a strike. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Mets,
Sciambi with
first
Chris
baseman,
Singleton,
Pete
and set to lead
Alonso.
off the 4th, Pete Alonso.
Get out of here, Matt. Go back to New York.
Outside low, 1-0. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering way off the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in,
Now
Brandon
left
Nimmo.
fielder,
He
Brandon
popped out his
Nimmo.
first time. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And he swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective,
1 ball,
that's a
2
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball
Just missing there. The count now 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Up
That
next
one got
for
him
the
pretty
Mets,
good, but
the
perhaps
designated
the
hitter,
silver lining
Jesse
is that it got
Winker.
him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
foul. That ball's foul.
Two outs. And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2. Out to center. Lucas settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now in Toronto.
Leading
Here's a
off
big
for the
power
Jays,
threat. Anthony
left
Santander.
fielder, Anthony Santander.
And that one in the air center field. Taylor drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Jr.
0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Fastball is outside. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball.
Blue
2
Jays
strikes.
down a run. That's
Ball,
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in the dirt. And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely
Now batting,
turned on that one, ripped it
designated
down the
hitter,
line. Nice
Will
job of staying in his mechanics.
Wagner.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
It goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen,
Now
but
batting,
certainly got away
the
with the
catcher,
location there. You know,
Alejandro
sometimes
Kirk.
as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one hammered left field. Nimmo going back on it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Ready now for the
Leading
5th
off
inning,
for
and
the
stepping
Mets,
in for New
center
York,
fielder,
Tyrone Taylor. Gosman back to work. Taylor, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. Just
that's it.
missed. Ground ball to the right
That ball's
side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Next
Three
pitch
two.
misses, and a full count now. That one misses,
Buck, that pitch
so
is
a
out.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
Now
and I
batting,
tell you what,
catcher,
he earned that
Francisco
walk.
Alvarez.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just
that's
misses
off the
with
plate.
that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Fly ball down the line, and George makes the grab.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered in this game. Line drive and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. In the air, left field, down the line. Santander racing after it.
Foul ball.
Can't get there. This one lands foul. Two outs. Just
That's
misses
outside.
the mark outside the zone. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Mets strand one, but they still lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off for
Here's
Toronto,
Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman Andres Jimenez.
That's in for a strike. And fouled off. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
And next for
third
Toronto,
baseman
Ernie Clement. In the air, right field. And it's foul. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Nathan Lucas.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
He's been going
That's a
after
ball.
these guys consistently, and as a
Count
result,
1-0.
he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. That one close, rule the ball. Now 2-0. And that skips in the dirt.
No
Well, I
strike.
would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swinging a ground ball. Whips it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they trail it here 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Swanson also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. The other way, and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. So those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays,
for the Jays, Nick
number
Sandlin.
52. Nick Sandlin.
So up next, Mark Vientos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the
Now
trigger on the
batting, the
fastball
first
right there, and I don't think he
baseman,
was
Pete
taking it,
Alonso.
thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
He swings and fouls one off. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays,
Right
George
fielder,
Springer.
George Springer.
Ball one,
Nope.
no strikes.
Ball two.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bichette digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. Hard liner. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
So digging in, Anthony Santander. This guy with light tower power. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's outside, and that's ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 2-0. Popped up right side. McNeil. Drops into the glove, and there's two down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And misses inside. Very high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. On the ground to the left, and it picks off the base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Now the left fielder,
Leading off
Brandon
for the
Nimmo.
Mets, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Mets, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Now batting,
Yeah, we've seen some
designated
pretty
hitter,
excellent pitching
Jesse
out of this
Winker.
staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And next for the Mets, Jesse Winker. That one missed. And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one the other way. Fair ball.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's
Now
not always
batting
easy
is
seeing
center
the ball
fielder,
off the
Tyrone
bat. Something
Taylor.
to improve.
Go ahead run on base. Taylor will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Jimenez squeezes it. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
New
in
York
a new
Mets,
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
70.
Jose Buto.
Jose Buto.
Now the catcher
Leading off
up to
for
hit,
Toronto,
Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They have yet to draw a walk, and that's a stat that can go both ways. Credit the pitcher or question the offense's approach. But either way, 0 free passes in this one, and that's making it tough to get anything going.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. First pitch just misses. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Minter getting cranked up as well. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Lined into right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead
Now
run. He
batting,
just wasn't
third
able to find a hole.
baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Chad Green.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 57, Chad Green.
Francisco
Leading off for the
Alvarez
Mets,
up now for the
catcher,
Mets.
Francisco Alvarez.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander in pursuit. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
Now batting,
if he
second
does
baseman,
that, he's
Jeff
going to be able to go
McNeil.
up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
McNeil in the box now. Takes strike one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman up and throwing. Swanson also getting ready. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco
And now it's
Lindor.
Frankie Lindor. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
out of the
for
bottom of the
Jays,
eighth. And now for
center
the Jays,
fielder,
Nathan Lucas.
Lucas.
Buto back to work. Ball one there. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the air, left field. Nimmo gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, George.
And the batter is George Springer.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swinging a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's outside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Bobichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they lead it. It's 3-2.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. And now the shortstop, Bobichette.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Buto, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And he hits a ground ball right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto snags it, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Anthony Santander. Next up for the Blue Jays. That clips the corner. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Blue Jays.
and on the mound is the closer, Jeff
23.
Hoffman. He has a
Jeff
great slider with
Hoffman.
tons of movement. And now it's Juan
Leading off
Soto,
for the
1
Mets,
for 3.
right fielder,
A
Juan
lot of times you're
Soto.
looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond.
Now batting
Leadoff man
third
comes up,
baseman,
gets into
Mark
scoring
Vientos.
position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Vientos, the next to hit. That misses
Ball
the
one, no
zone.
strike.
1-0. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Man at second. So now 1-2. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one's
That's a
upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So last chance for the Mets. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Trying to deliver as the hero. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Two outs. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
What a stop to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.